Hello everyone and welcome to one of my new videos. You might have seen these videos on YouTube where some guy was trying to beat GTA 5 without offing anybody. So I took that idea and I tried to apply that to SR2, right? So this video is going to be pretty much that. So basically he had a rule set in his game where he had to define what an offing was and what an offing wasn't. But in this one the game already tells you because there's a statistic counter. So my rule set is pretty much if that counter goes up then that counts as an offing. I mean, just one note about me playing on normal difficulty. I was actually going to play on hardcore, but yeah, we got complications, so I have to play on normal for now. So let me not keep you guys waiting. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to be on our way.
You'll never guess who's awake.
You're shitting me.
Come see for yourself.
How long has it been?
Years. I stopped keeping track a while ago.
Can't believe it's been that long.
Time flies when you're watching someone breathe through a tube.
How's the family?
My wife's cheating on me with an altar exec, and my daughter sits in her room listening to Aisha albums all day.
Oh, for a dead woman, she sure releases a lot of records.
No shit.
God, that was a hell of a year. Alderman Hughes, Mayor Winslow, Aisha, Chief Monroe.
All murdered by that asshole who's been sitting in intensive care on taxpayers' money.
They said he wouldn't pull the plug.
Lord knows why.
Anyone call the chief?
Couldn't get through. The press has been mobbing him with phone calls.
Oh, about the...
Yep.
I forgot that was today.
You should pay more attention.
Fuck off. How's the patient?
Seeing as they're still breathing after being caught in a massive explosion, I'd say pretty good.
Coming through!
What happened?
Shanking.
Put him over there. Sorry about that.
Have they said anything yet?
Not yet, but I'm about to take the bandages off. Yes, that looks like it healed nicely.
Be careful, doctor. Your patient's dangerous.
You got anything you want to say to the judge, you better start thinking of it now.
You're wasting your time. Let's get a hold of Troy.
Psst. Hey, is it really you?
Do I know you?
My brother was in the Saints and he told me all about you. Listen, we gotta get you out of here.
Well, I'm sure if we ask nicely.
I know a way out.
Yeah? Then why are you still here?
I heard you were in here and I wanted to bust you out. Getting out of here is a two-man job and no one else will give it a try.
You really expect me to trust some guy I don't even know?
Come on, I just got myself shanked so I could get a chance to talk to you. Doesn't that show I'm loyal?
It shows that you're dumb enough to let yourself get stabbed.
I'm trying to help you.
You know what I got the last time I trusted someone? Blown the fuck up.
You need me.
The hell I do? I got the Saints.
Sure you do.
What's that supposed to mean?
How long do you think you've been out?
I don't know, man. 2 or 3 weeks?
Look, I know you think you're a badass, but do you even know where you're at? Without me, you'll be wandering around the prison for hours. Even if you manage to hide from the guards that long, and if you actually figure out how to make it outside these walls, you're just gonna find out that you're sitting on a goddamn island. And I'm pretty sure you can't outswim the Coast Guard.
You got a boat stashed here?
No, but I know where we're gonna steal one.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright, first mission, and already our objective is to off someone. So here I pretty much got Carlos to do the job. You can pretty much just tell him to do the job instead of you and he'll follow. Or I mean, he's your homie, so he does it anyway. You know, it took a pretty long while. I had to look at the cop workers and stuff, but eventually, you know, he got him. And here I can choose to play the tutorial or to skip it. I chose to skip it because it's quicker. I don't know which one is better for the strat, but they're both pretty viable. So I ran out of here pretty much as fast as I could, making sure Carlos was following me on the way. So right now I haven't even touched hands on anybody, just ran past everybody. And I avoided this car because entering a car with homies usually crashes your games. I tried to avoid that. And you know, the rest of the run was pretty easy, but now we're on the boat scene. This was actually the first part of actually having some challenges with. You know, you had to defend the boat whilst Carlos was running away from the cops, and you had to survive for a certain amount of time. You know, this took a few attempts because they did too much damage pretty much. This one you'll pretty much just have to get lucky. It's pretty RNG based. And as you can see, you know, first attempt didn't work out. So I tried a second time, and there's really nothing you can do. I mean, I could try indirectly. It was pretty unnecessary this early in the run. I thought at least. So I just tried to not do anything, keep it the passive way. Try and make it as passive as possible. And you know, this was the reason I felt like it wasn't possible on hardcore, because there would be way too many situations where I had to protect cars and stuff. I'm not sure if the damage scaled in difficulties, but I don't want to take that risk that late in the run and just have to reduce it to normal. I think that's worse than just keeping it on normal the rest of the game. After I crossed the second bridge with this much health, I knew it was the run, so I just had to keep it going. I mean, I wasn't really doing anything, so it's a pretty AFK run right now. Yeah, this third bridge here is the crossing between the border, so it's basically, once you cross that bridge, it's gonna start fading out. No matter how low your health is, you're pretty much gonna survive that.
That's the road?
It is now.
Jesus, when did this happen?
When Ulter got involved.
The clothing company.
After Hughes was killed in that bombing of yours, Ulter picked up the pieces. Now they're everywhere. On TV, on billboards, in stores. Hell, if you ever forget who Ulter is, just look towards Saints Row and you'll see that fucking eyesore. Here we are.
Where can I find the other Saints?
What other Saints?
What you talking about?
Without anyone to lead them, the Saints fell apart. Once the Brotherhood, Ronin, and Samdi showed up, the few that were left dropped their flags before they got killed.
Well, that's fucking great.
Look, I know you didn't ask for it, but my advice is to just keep your head down. The cops are looking for you and a lot's changed. I say you just go buy a beer and soak up as much information as you can.
Thanks, Carlos.
Anytime.
Alright, so with the first mission done, I was open to the open world in the game. Do any activities I wanted to get the bonuses and stuff, but I just decided to roll right to the next mission. And, you know, this part doesn't really require offing any people, so I thought it was pretty uninteresting, so I pretty much skipped the cutscene.
To be the trial of the century. A notorious member of a gang once known as the 3rd Street Saints, Johnny Gat, was arrested last year in an assassination attempt against then-decorated police officer Troy Bradshaw. In the resulting trial, Gat was convicted of 1 count of attempted murder and a staggering 387 counts of first-degree murder, promptly sending him to death row.
Hey, Barry, turn this shit off!
Yeah, I was watching that.
I guess you're not anymore, are you, bitch?
Could you turn the TV back on?
In a few short moments, we'll be allowed back in the courtroom and we'll find out, once and for all, if Mr. Gat will go home a happy man or a dead one. Back to you, Jack.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so honestly this part was also pretty easy, just going to the courthouse, but I thought there was one moment that was kind of funny, and yeah, I forgot to turn off the baseball bat mod, so this guy was just bullying me with the baseball bat, and he actually managed to off me, so yeah, that pretty much shows the difficulty of the challenge. Without doing anything, you're pretty much stuck doing nothing while people are attacking you, so the difficulty is going to ramp in the later missions and stuff. Of course, it's going to get harder and harder throughout the run. But, you know, to mitigate this for now, I just decided to run away and just go into a place with more space. Therefore, I have more chance to escape once he does fire off. So, yeah. He almost hit me still, so yeah. But then I was there. Pretty easy drive. Slow car. Pretty much no time limit. 2 minutes to spare. Not a difficulty at all. Coming into the checkpoint right here, it was no real wanted level, so no threat.
Mr. Gat, you've been convicted of over 300 murders. Do you really expect this appeal to work?
I figure with the statute of limitations, it really should be closer to 250.
There's no statute of limitations for murder.
Why the fuck not?
Watch yourself, Mr. Gat.
Or what? You'll hold me in contempt of court? You're already planning on giving me the chair. You think I'd give a shit about you not liking me? Fuck off.
I'm curious if you can keep your cavalier attitude when 2,000 volts are running through your body.
Oh yeah? And I'm curious if you can keep acting like a douchebag when I shove that gavel up your ass.
My client would like that stricken from the record.
What's that?
Drop it.
anyone hit and need a lawyer?
Shit. About time your burnt ass woke up.
You okay, Johnny?
Yeah, aside from almost getting sent to the chair, I'm fucking great. Hey, you look different. You do something with your hair?
You ready to get out of here?
So next up was this courthouse escape with Gat. I just skipped the courthouse, and this is pretty much another one of those run to location missions. We just pretty much have to run to the location. I mean, the only twist making this ridiculously hard was that I kind of buffed the shotguns a lot in the mod menus and stuff. So the shotguns are ridiculously powerful. They do like a third damage per shot. As you can see, Johnny Gat just got obliterated. So I had to go revive him. And it's pretty simple after that. Pretty much just run downstairs and evade the cop on the way. And get into the cop car, you know. Now, like, this game really tries hard to make sure that you hit somebody. So just look at this clip right here. Look at this NPC. He's running away from me, right? So whenever he touches the pavement, he just stops running for some reason. And you know, here, look at this, look at this. Pay attention here. This guy tries to jump in my way to get hit by me. I've never seen that in any game. But it was pretty much mission complete. And I'm gonna show my statistics right now. Pretty much shows 0 categories. Not even a shot fired so far. It's going pretty well, I'd say. So I just decided to fire up the next mission.
Well, come on in. You want a beer?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Johnny, who's that?
Yo, come to the living room and find out.
Johnny, I don't care if you just broke out of jail. You do not mess with my furniture. Oh my God, it's you.
Surprised, Aisha?
What, that you're here or that you're talking?
Pick one.
We all thought you were dead.
I almost was.
Well, for someone who was blown to hell, you look great. Did you do something with your hair?
Now, I've been getting that a lot.
Yo, can we get back to business?
What's the rush?
I've been cooped up on death row and that bitch has been laid out in a coma.
We definitely need to remind motherfuckers who we are.
And that can't wait until after dinner?
No.
You two haven't changed at all.
Well, you know, there's a saying about dogs and blowing shit up. So what's the plan?
We get our crew together. Once we got that, we can work on how we taking back our city.
Sounds good.
And where were you planning on having this little meeting? No.
Well, this place is pretty spacious.
No.
The color's very soothing.
No.
Come on, Ish.
This ain't no fucking gang clubhouse.
Change of plans.
We gotta find a new place.
Yeah, you got it.
Great music, great DJ. What more can
Head over to the old mission house. We should be able to set up shop there.
Why don't we just set up shop at the church?
Altor's renovated it and turned it into a tourist trap.
You're kidding me.
I wish I was. We gotta find a new place, and the mission house will be perfect.
So we had come to the mission house, and we were gonna have to off the Samedi. And you know, in this job, just like any other job, I just give it to Gat to do the offing, you know. He's quite a formidable teammate. I mean, he's pretty damn competent in comparison to the others, but yeah. This mission took really long because the thing was I had to aggro them onto me every time because there was only 1 star. They just kept de-aggroing all the time, so I had to keep on refreshing the taunts. It was kind of annoying because I'm pretty sure, I mean, this game is pretty much made for attacking constantly, so it's pretty hard to keep them aggroed when you're not doing anything, I guess. And this took a long while actually, because Johnny Gat just did not have he just didn't have the SMG yet, so he was just not that good. But I mean, that actually had a mod that made the Molotov have a ridiculous range, so it kind of helped. But I mean, I would have done it regardless. It just made the process quicker, so I don't think it's cheating really. I mean, there was really no difficulty in this part, mostly just tediousness. But it was possible, you know. You just had to lead Johnny to the right places and he would shoot him. So after this was done, we had to destroy the shanties. For this one, the mechanic is that you have to hold people in place and throw them at there. That's the intended mechanic, but that involves offing people, so I couldn't do that. So I saw, you know, he used the fire hydrant to do it, so I thought, why not? Why wouldn't I do it? So I just picked up a fire hydrant right here, and I just tried to destroy the shanty, and the very first moment I pressed the button, it just auto locks to this homeless guy, and he just doesn't even survive one hit. So I had to reset all the way back, do all that again, and that's why I left it there. And now I had to destroy the shanties again, and I learned from the mistake. I'm not gonna do it again. Obviously, it's pretty stupid of me, so I'm just gonna camp here. You know, I thought this part was pretty funny. This guy's just aggroing on me constantly, just does not go away when I try. Look at this. Wait a minute. He just does not stop running towards me. And then when I try to get out, he's not letting me get out, bro. He's just letting me get stuck in there. And Johnny's not helping either. He's busy doing something else over there. And I gotta wait, because this guy is aggroing on me. He does not let me leave right here. I was just stuck here for an eternity, bro. This is like sped up by like 4x. So this took quite a while. Or 2x or something. But it's sped up at least. You know, I tried taunting him, it didn't help, but eventually I was able to get out, of course. And yeah, I was trying to do the strat from earlier. This time just throw it, because I know that if you throw it, it does not auto aim. So pretty much figured out that that worked. Was done with most of them. Let Gat do some of them. Just checked it. Got one offing, but that was from... The thing is, those things are persistent. If you off someone in the previous save, it counts as there, even if you didn't save the game. It's actually more persistent than the saves themselves. It keeps cycling even though you're not even in the save that you did it in. So that's pretty weird in my opinion, but I mean, we can at least use it to count what wasn't offing if we just look at it often enough. So yeah, the last one I had to pick up another fire hydrant because Johnny was not doing it. The last objective in this mission is just to finish all the bums up. I mean, this one was pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory, and was yeah, I just let Johnny do it. Even though one of them had the baseball bat, he could easily off me because I forgot to turn off the mod. The mod is still on, by the way. And you know, the Molotovs, of course, help a lot. This took a while. Took its sweet little time. It took its sweet time. Took its sweet time. I was pretty sick of this mission by this point. And there was only 2 left, and Johnny got to finishing them pretty quickly. After he started aggroing on him. That was it.
So, what you think?
It's kind of a shithole.
True that. But it's a shithole with potential.
I don't know, man.
Oh, come on. A stripper pole, some flat screens, maybe some nicer furniture.
You had me a stripper pole.
Fucking A. You know, this ain't exactly what I had in mind for my day.
Yo, we gotta clean this place out.
Yo, I'm not a fucking janitor.
No shit, you're a goddamn diva.
Come on, this is the kind of shit people who just got canonized should have to do.
Good idea. We'll just ask some of the crew for help. Hey, buddy, you wanna help? No? Looks like we doing this ourselves.
That's my point. We can't really run a gang if we don't have, you know, a fucking gang.
You said it yourself. Most of the old crew are either dead or busted by Troy. We're gonna have to start fresh.
Yeah, well, let's get on that, because I'm done mopping up blood.
This kid Carlos helped me bust out. He seems alright, but we gonna need more. What you thinking?
Yo, I met some people in jail who might work. Let me make some calls. Once I find out where these bitches are, you're gonna have to show them that you're the real deal, though. They won't just follow anybody.
It won't be a problem.
Hey, before you go, what sort of crew you looking for?
Alright, so into the last mission of the Saints. You have to enter the suburbs and get these 3 members to join you. Carlos is first. You just take a truck and tow away someone else's car. It's not that much difficulty. You don't even need to off anybody in the regular playthrough, so it makes sense that I just skipped it right here. And the hardest one obviously is Pierce's one. This one is where you gotta off some gang members. Yeah, Pierce does it himself anyway, so yeah, there's no need to off anybody, even though you would in a regular playthrough. So you know, right here is why this game is pretty hard. I mean, to be in this mode, because look at this. Immediately get a gang offing there, so I have to reset. But I mean, this time, just let Pierce do the job. And, you know, he's not bad. He can do the job just fine. He's got the SMG, so he's pretty much able to finish him pretty quickly. I mean, with this little amount of members, it's not really that difficult. If it's just a mission about offing people and you got a gang member to help. These types of missions are pretty much guaranteed to be finished without needing to off someone. Some of them might be ridiculously difficult, but especially that hobo one, that one's going to be pretty hard, I think, just foreshadowing. But otherwise, I think there aren't that many that are that difficult, so I mean, these types of missions are going to be pretty easy. And this one is the last one, and it's just a stunt jump thing. You don't even need to off anybody, so
What the hell is going on?
I had to do some canonizing. Hold up. You're next.
Wait, what?
Sorry about that.
Where'd you find these guys?
Like I said, I made some calls.
You guys actually hang out down here?
I don't know. Add a flat screen, some throw pillows, and a hookah, and this place would be all right.
You definitely need a stripper pole in this bitch.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we do now?
We listen.
All right, everybody listen up. We got some serious shit to discuss. The Saints used to own Stillwater, and it seems like the only motherfuckers that remember that is me and Gat. I think it's time we give those other crews a wake-up call. Now, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit's changed since I've been out of the game, so I'm gonna need some help. Pierce, you on the Ronin. I wanna know who's calling the shots and what businesses they running.
Done.
Shorty, you got the Sons of Samdi.
It's gotta be them.
Fuck you say?
It's cool. I got this.
Carlos.
The Brotherhood. I'm on it.
Alright. Once we're done here, talk to one of these guys. I have something for you to do. It's our time now. Let's get this shit started.
So with the Saints missions done, I was pretty much free to do whatever missions I wanted in the gang activities. So I decided to do the Samdi one first because I knew that the Brotherhood would get hard pretty quick and that the Ronin would be impossible on the first mission. So, you know, I decided to go with Samdi first. So this one required you to off some members from the university, but of course I forgot to bring a gang member, so I couldn't really do anything with it. And I was pretty much stuck here for a pretty long while before I eventually figured out that there were no Saints in the game yet. So I mean, there were, but not outside. So it didn't work, so I had to quit the mission real quick. And I decided to do something else. I didn't want to go all the way to the Brotherhood, so I tried to fire up the Ronin mission. And right here is just me being stupid, trying to get a car for something that's that close. I mean, I'm always gonna be like that. So pretty disappointing, to be honest. But yeah, I was gonna start the running mission. And of course I do get a gang member here, but if you remember, or if you know, this mission involves you protecting him, so protecting someone without being able to off someone who's gonna finish him is pretty difficult, I'd say. And here I was trying to take this stupid shortcut. For some reason I was trying to get a shortcut here, and I ended up flipping the car. And stupid NPCs decided to not move, so well, they're just gonna predict what's gonna happen. Pretty much. It's the stupidest offing I've seen in my life. They're just standing there. Yeah. And I had to start from the start. I had to start all the way from the beginning because of that. I had to drive all the way back. Pretty excruciating, to be honest, but I mean, it's not part of the challenge even. It was just me being stupid. So yeah, now we're in the casino. I can let Johnny finish these guys because he doesn't need to be protected right here. So this stage is pretty long. It's 15 people, so it's not that surprising why it took so long for him to finish all these people. But of course, he has the SMG now. Shoots way faster. You know, this is very important. What gun they choose, it's actually dependent on what gun you have in your inventory. If you have melee, they're gonna go melee. So it's pretty dependent on that as well. I think shotguns and special weapons are different. Or ARs, I think. But the rest is irrelevant. So if you're holding a pistol or an SMG, it doesn't matter. But, you know, took his while. Now he's gonna go down and try to plant the bomb, I think. Yeah, I think he was gonna do that. And I just have to keep him protected. But the thing is, I can't keep him protected because I needed 2 slots. Because I can't just let Gat do his thing, and I can't shoot him, so pretty much screwed here. Didn't even know. And I mean, I thought I could just revive him and he would keep doing that, but he did not want to repair that for some reason. He just did not want to repair. It would have been pretty interesting for the challenge if he did, but I mean, after that, I pretty much lost hope, and I thought I was just gonna get it done another day. But I thought, you know, Somedy would be the best option. So next mission, you're probably gonna see me do the Somedy one. I mean, I've already done it, so not that much to say there. So if you liked the video, you should like, comment, and subscribe for more of these. Goodbye.